Welcome to Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy. Now here's your host, Tim McMahon.
Hey, it's Tim. Now, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I absolutely hate when podcasts talk about themselves. When shows tell you what they're doing, what they're going to do. It's not for me. I say get to the topic at hand, dive right in, don't talk about yourself. That said, we all do it. Every podcast out there has done it at some point or another. Heck, I've done it maybe a handful of times. No, 3 times at least I can think of. So, why am I mentioning this? Well, please forgive me. This is going to be one of those episodes where I talk about less than 12 parsecs. Alright, so, as you guys know, the backstory of Less Than 12 Parsecs is I do a short form show simply because that is all the free time I have in my day. I just don't have the time to do a long form podcast. I used to do one. It was great. The Expanded Fandomverse, it still continues on without me. Please go check it out. That said, I'm doing a short show because I came into some debt, and in order to pay that debt off fast, I took a second job. And when you're working 70 or 80 hours a week, you just don't have enough free time for anything else. It's horrible. I don't recommend it. Okay, so that brings us to today. I need to make the announcement that in 3 weeks' time, I will be leaving my second job. I'll be back to normal, just a 40-hour-a-week slob like everyone else in the world. So, that leaves me with a conundrum. What to do with Less Than 12 Parsecs? Should I keep going with it, or should I go back to a longer form Star Wars podcast? I've been mulling it over in my head all day. And over the last few months, I've said to myself many times, there is so much more I want to do with Less Than 12 Parsecs. If I only had the time. Well, now I'm going to have the time. So I've been debating, do I keep going with this and make those improvements I've thought about, do all those things that I've contemplated, and make Less Than 12 Parsecs 110 times better than it already is? Or do I give it up because I now can do a longer form weekly show again? I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards keeping Less Than 12 Parsecs around, leaning towards making it 110 times better. And please don't hold me to that percentage. It could end up only being 99% times better. You never know. But I just wanted to put this out there to see what you guys thought. I want you to weigh in on this because I appreciate all the feedback I've ever received from listeners since episode 0. What do you guys think? Keep going with Less Than 12 Parsecs or try something new? And if I try something new, what would it be? I don't have any ideas right now. All right, that's it. That's all I got today. This is a short episode. Sorry to talk about myself. Sorry to talk about the show. Like I said, I hate when podcasts talk about themselves, but I feel like I had to put this out there. I had to share it with the world. I'm so happy to be going back to quote-unquote a normal life and not having to slave away for so many hours a week. I've been doing this 2-job thing for almost 2 years, a little shy of 2 years, and I can tell you that when I go back to one job, it's going to feel like every week is a vacation week. I feel like I won't know what to do with myself. Catch up on my reading, get a little more exercise, because man, I gotta tell you, I haven't been keeping up with that, and it shows. I say as I pat my belly. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to shut up now, but please let me know what you think. Email me at 12parsekspodcast@gmail.com or connect with me on any of my social media accounts. All the links can be found on my website, 12parsekspodcast.com. Thanks for listening. Hootini!
Yippee! 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 Yippee!
You've been listening to Less Than 12 Parsecs, the fastest Star Wars podcast in the galaxy, part of the Expanded Fandomverse network of shows. For links and show notes, visit our website, 12parsekpodcast.com. Follow Less Than 12 Parsecs on Twitter at 12parpod, on Instagram at 12parsekspodcast, on Tumblr at 12parsekspodcast, and find us on Facebook as well. And please let us know what you think. Email us at 12parsekspodcast@gmail.com.